Dorothy, Lizzy, and Jean, lifelong friends with a shared love for wildlife, arrived at Amboseli National Park, their hearts pounding with excitement as they stepped into the vast savanna. The trio embarked on their first safari, the towering snow-capped peak of Mount Kilimanjaro in the background, as their guide spoke of the park's famed elephant herds. As they drove deeper into the park, they encountered their first sighting, a majestic herd of elephants, the matriarch leading her family with grace and wisdom. Lizzy, captivated by the matriarch, began sketching the scene in her journal, while Dorothy and Jean marveled at the bond between the elephants. The peace of the moment was shattered when a lone bull elephant, separated from his herd, suddenly charged toward their vehicle, trumpeting loudly. Their guide quickly reversed the vehicle, but the tension remained palpable, the unpredictability of the wild becoming all too real for the three friends. That night, back at their lodge, Jean couldn't shake the feeling that the bull's behavior was a sign of something deeper, something troubling within the park. The next day, they ventured to a remote part of the park, where their guide pointed out signs of human encroachment: fences, broken vegetation, and tracks that didn't belong to animals. Dorothy noticed an abandoned camp nearby, its remnants telling a story of poachers who had left in a hurry, leaving behind evidence of their dark activities. As they explored further, they stumbled upon a hidden camera trap set by researchers, capturing the movements of both animals and intruders. The camera revealed disturbing footage of poachers tracking the elephants, their weapons ready, and the matriarch's herd dangerously close to the edge of the park. Determined to protect the elephants, Dorothy, Lizzy, and Jean decided to inform the park rangers, but they quickly realized the rangers might not reach in time. The three friends hatched a plan to delay the poachers, using their knowledge of the terrain and the elephants' behavior to their advantage. As they set their plan in motion, Dorothy's heart raced, knowing that any misstep could not only endanger the elephants but also put their own lives at risk. Lizzy and Jean led the poachers on a wild chase through the dense bush, while Dorothy sent out a distress signal, hoping the rangers would pick it up. The poachers, frustrated by the chase, grew more reckless, firing shots into the air and increasing the danger for everyone involved. Just as the situation seemed dire, the matriarch of the elephant herd appeared, leading her family directly into the path of the poachers, a massive wall of protective force. The sight of the determined matriarch and her herd halted the poachers in their tracks, their fear of the elephants outweighing their greed. Seizing the opportunity, Lizzy and Jean outmaneuvered the poachers, leading them into a dead end where they were surrounded by the powerful elephants. The poachers, realizing they were outmatched, began to retreat, but not before Dorothy managed to snap photos of their faces for evidence. The rangers finally arrived, having received Dorothy's distress signal, and apprehended the poachers before they could escape the park. The matriarch, sensing the danger had passed, led her herd away, leaving the three friends in awe of the power and intelligence of these magnificent creatures. As the poachers were taken away, the rangers thanked Dorothy, Lizzy, and Jean for their bravery and quick thinking, which had saved the herd. The friends spent their remaining days in Amboseli reflecting on the delicate balance between humans and wildlife, and the importance of protecting these wild spaces. On their final safari, they were gifted with a rare sighting of a newborn elephant calf, a symbol of hope for the future of the herd they had helped protect. Jean, deeply moved by their experience, decided to write a book about their adventure, hoping to raise awareness about the dangers facing African wildlife. Lizzy, inspired by the matriarch's strength, dedicated her next art series to the elephants of Amboseli, capturing their majesty and vulnerability. As their plane took off, Dorothy looked out over the vast plains, feeling a deep connection to the land and its inhabitants, vowing to return and continue the fight to protect them.